Hey guys, it's Emma and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a good day or night or whenever you're watching this. So today is Monday, March 8th, 2021. Crazy. We're flying through the year already. But to update you on where I'm at, I ended the last vlog on page 399 of Finale by Stephanie Garber. For those who haven't seen my recent videos or who don't know what the series is about, this is a Caraval series, and this follows two sisters, Donatella and Scarlet Dragona, as they are reaching this point in their life where they are just fed up with the treatment of their father. So Scarlet has been writing these letters to this legend, master of a Caraval, which is a Caraval that happens, or like an event that happens once a year in this region, and she's been writing to him ever since she was young, asking him to come to their island and like do the Caraval there. And she's just about to give up. She's just about to get married when an invitation comes in for the newest Caraval. So this sort of follows them trying to take back their lives and like have fun. I don't know. I feel like I've given so many different descriptions of this book, but yeah. Yeah. So I've since finished it. I read the last like 180 pages today, because I was locked in a room basically with my dog so he wouldn't freak out. So yeah. Anywho. Long story. That's not interesting. But it meant that I read 180 pages. So final thoughts on Finale. I have mixed emotions. So I ended up giving this a 3.5 stars on Goodreads. I really like I like our two main characters, and I like some of the side characters, but I don't know if this is just because I don't want to say I forced myself to read this, like to binge read the series, but like I am trying to be better about actually continuing the series. So I read the first book, enjoyed it, gave it 4 stars. So I was like, okay, we'll go on to the next one, and then on to the next one. Granted, this has been like, I read the first one in December, but that's a good amount of time. that's a short amount of time for me to like read a whole series. But yeah, so I don't know what it was about this, but like literally by the end I was like, there's a love triangle. I was like, I don't care who she ends up with. Like, I don't really like either of them, which you're not really supposed to. Like, they're both like morally gray characters. Like, they're not perfect by any means. And I just felt like, I don't know, I felt like it was a little long. Like, I feel like it could have been a little shorter. Like, I don't know. I feel like there wasn't as many like twists and turns. Like, there was definitely moments where I was like, and like I gasped and stuff. Like, you can literally ask my boyfriend. He was like, you good? But yeah, so there's definitely moments I liked about this, and I think just towards the end I was losing like a little bit of like steam as in terms of like caring about the plot. I don't really know why. I don't know, I just got bored towards the end. I don't know why. But that's my 11th book of the year. So we're moving forward. It's the second one I've read in March. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. Oh, I guess Witchy was at the very end of February. Anywho, whatever. Besides the point. On to the more exciting thing. Sorry, I supported Jeff Bezos. I'm not proud of it. So I'm gonna prop you here while I open this. Sorry for the horrible angle. Okay. So this is not a surprise at all. I got A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling with disability rep for chronic illness. And I've just always heard amazing things about this series. I know this is one of Anja's favorite books from, is it Blonde Books? Blonde with a Book? I don't remember. I'll link her channel down below. But yeah, I've just always heard how really good things about this, and the romance as well. And this was only $6.99 on Amazon, so super cheap. But why I got this is the more fun part. So to make a long story short, the other day I was on Snapchat. My best friend from like childhood, like literally she was there when I was born, posted a picture of like a new bookshelf she got, and she got back into reading more like last year, I want to say. And I upped it, and I was like, oh my gosh, how exciting, like a new bookshelf, blah blah blah. And then we started talking, and then I brought up the idea of a buddy read. So I was like, okay, take a picture of your shelves and I can look and see if there's anything else that I'm also interested in reading, or if there's anything that like I also own that you own, we could buddy read them. Unfortunately, none of the books that she hadn't read that I hadn't already read, or I didn't have them physically. But there were two that were actively on like my TBR, like my like radar. Like I literally was thinking about buying them anyways, especially this one. I've almost bought this book so many times. But so there was A Curse of Dark and Lonely, obviously, and Honey Girl by, I'm blanking on her name. I don't want to guess. I'm gonna look it up. 1 second. Morgan Rogers. That's her name. Okay. Anywho, so obviously I picked A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I just feel like this is a good buddy read book. I feel like we'll be able to like have ideas and comments of like thoughts and predictions and stuff. So this is gonna be our buddy read book. I've got to text her and ask her what she wants to like do for like sections and read. I didn't realize this book was so long. It's like almost 500 pages. I did not know that. I thought this was like under 400 pages. Oops. But anyways, now I have it, and we'll be reading this hopefully this month. Like I said, just have to talk to her about what days she wants to read that. And on to what I'm currently reading. I just started Crazy Stupid Bromance by Lyssa Kay Adams, which is the third book in the Bromance Book Club series, and I'm liking it so far. I love this series. The first book I read in a day, gave it 5 stars. Absolutely loved it. If you guys haven't heard about the series, this series follows this book club called the Bromance Book Club, which is these famous famous guys in Nashville, Tennessee, who read romance novels to help save their marriages. So the first book is following our main character Gavin, who is trying to save his marriage with his wife Thea, and so he gets looped into this Bromance Book Club, and they read a historical romance to try to save his marriage. And it's not like obviously the most realistic book. Like it's not like, obviously like it's more like, it's like a very feminist book, and it's like not entirely realistic, but it's just really good, and I really enjoy the series. So I'm happy to finally be getting to the third book, which came out last year, and then the fourth book is coming out in July. So I'm excited about that. I've been on the waiting list for this for 3 months now, 4 months. So happy it's finally made its way to me, and I am already 16% into that. So I will update you guys more on my feelings on that tomorrow. Hopefully I'm gonna try to be better at updating. So yeah, that's all I've got for you tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello everyone. So it is now Tuesday the 16th. I kind of forgot that I started this vlog, so we're just gonna continue. So I'll grab the book. I forgot. 1 second. So I believe when I was last talking to you, I was telling you that I got in A Curse of Dark and Lonely to buddy read with my friend Ari, and I have since started it, as you can see. So we started this buddy read on Friday, and then we have like Friday to read it, and then we'll, you know, chat about our thoughts on that page, on that, you know, section on Friday. So the first section goes until page 99, and I am currently on page 63. I did decide to annotate this because I love annotating, especially since it's my first buddy read. I want to like have some things I'm like noting, you know, connections to Beauty and the Beast, which is obviously the source material of this, and different things that I like to annotate. I have updated a video on how I annotate before, but let me know if you guys would like an updated one. So that's the first book that I'm reading, but again, I'm only going to be reading 100 pages a week, so that's not the main book I'm reading. And then 2 days ago, I started Again the Magic by Lisa Kleypas, which is a historical romance. Here's the step back. We love a step back. But yeah, so this is a sort of like, it's not like friends to enemies to lovers, but it's like, I don't even know. Basically, we're following our main characters, Aileen and McKenna, and when they are younger, they're best friends that grow up on Aileen's family's land, with McKenna being a servant, sort of. He, in the beginning, he is like a stable boy, and then sort of towards the start of this book, he moves into being more of the household staff, but then the two start a sort of affair and like kissing and stuff. I don't know. But she's 18 and she's like beautiful, and so her dad's like really looking to like make a marriage for her to like move everyone up in the world. I don't know how to explain it, but basically they catch wind that, you know, they're having an affair, so McKenna is sent away. And so the first, I'd say 50 pages or so are McKenna and Aileen's relationship from when they're younger, when they're, you know, teenagers. And then now, flash forward to 12 years later, something has happened between them, and now he's back with, now he has money, and he's not just, you know, a stable boy anymore. So that's where we're at. I am currently about 160 something pages into this, and I'm enjoying it. There's a little bit of this that's sort of like, I don't know. We're not supposed to really like McKenna at the point that I'm at least I don't believe. So right now he is sort of like being sort of a rake and gross, frankly. But I'm sure that's gonna come out and being like why he's like that, and like, well, we already kind of know why he's like that. But anyway, I'm sure that things will change, and the author's gonna make me try to love McKenna. So yes, this is actually a pretty, I guess they're all about the sides, but this is around 400 pages, so yeah. But I tend to read historical romances pretty quickly. Like, I read, how many pages yesterday? Like 100 and something, and I was like, I feel like I read 30. Like, I didn't even realize that I read over 100 pages. So yeah. And then today I've already read like 40 pages in a very short amount of time. So I'm gonna get back to reading this while I finish off a reading sprint that I'm watching, and then I do have to go to the grocery, as I do on every day off. This is my only day off until Saturday, so we're gonna try to get some stuff done. But yeah, I thought I'd update you guys on my reading and let you know that I'm really enjoying this. It's giving me many ACOTAR vibes as well, and that I'm enjoying this as well. Not loving it, but I like historicals, so enjoying it. So I'm going to get back to reading, and I'll update you guys when I've made more progress into either or both of them. so it is now late on Wednesday, but I have just finished, again, The Magic by Lisa Kleypas, and I'm conflicted. So there was parts of this that I liked. Arguably maybe more parts that I didn't like because it was just an overarching plot thing. Okay, so I'm gonna put up spoilers right now. If you guys don't want to be spoiled, if you guys potentially want to read this book, you can just skip past to when it no longer says spoilers. But okay, so basically my biggest problem with this book is that it involves a trope that I do not like, which is where two characters are obviously in love, want to be together, but one lies and basically forces the other one to like go away as a way of trying to protect them, and basically they're both like miserable because they're in love and they want to be together, but whatever. So that was just horrible. And then because of that, the love interest was a complete dick and was very misogynistic and like almost predatory, like in the way he talked about, like basically talking about wanting to have sex with this woman just to say that he did it and then to go away, like basically to say like he finally had her, and to prove that he really didn't love her either and stuff. It was just gross. There was a lot of things where I literally cringed because they were like disgusting things that he said, whether they were in his head or to like his friend. And at least his friend had the decency to be like, okay, yeah, sure. But and like decency is in, he obviously knew that they were in love, but like even that's like not great. But you know, besides the point. So yeah, I liked the ending and the resolution, obviously, but I was like, and also the fact that the love interest again at the end was like, are you kidding me? Like, this is the reason why we spent this time apart. Like, this is so stupid. And it's like, yeah, exactly. My thoughts through the entire book. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give it a 2.5 stars. It does feel like, because I read the end, obviously just a minute ago, and I like enjoy the wrap up, and I enjoy one of these romances in this more than the other. Really, I enjoyed the side romance more than the main romance. So, and I enjoyed the beginning where it was them, you know, when they were younger. But yeah, I think I've decided 2.5 stars sounds good for this one. So, with that being said, still enjoy Lisa Kleypas's writing. Like, it was a quick read. Like you guys saw, I read this in 3 days, something like that, which with me working, that's good. So I probably will continue on with the series, especially because I've seen other people like the other books in the series more. I got this for like, I think 50 cents, so I'm not mad that I have it, but definitely not a new favorite by any means. And with that being said, I'm gonna go to sleep because like I said, it's like 10 o'clock, so I will not be reading anymore tonight, but tomorrow I'm going to finish my section of A Curse of Dark and Lonely, and then I will give you guys my thoughts on that. Hey guys, so it is now Friday afternoon, and I thought I'd give you guys a last little update, and then I'm gonna end the vlog. So yesterday I did, or the day before yesterday, started Dare My Dirty Things by Heather Kaczynski, and this is a YA sci-fi novel about these, I was gonna say teens, but they're not all teens, these 18 to 25-year-olds who are all like the strongest, smartest that these countries have to offer, because they're from like all over the world, and they're fighting for one spot on to be an astronaut in this super secret mission into space that we don't know what's going on yet. So our main character is Cassandra Gupta, who is 18. She's the youngest of these people who are trying to make it, and we're just following them into this ordeal. I don't know, but I am 67 pages in and I'm really enjoying it. I've just come to terms with how much I love sci-fi, and I really need to prioritize reading it more because I feel like I tend to read more like romance and fantasy And I don't tend to read a lot of sci-fi. Like, I think I've read like less than 10 sci-fis in my entire life. So definitely want to make it more of a priority, and this one comes highly recommended from Kayla from Books and Lala. This was one of her favorites, and I want to say way back in 2018 or something. I ended up finding it, I think, at a used bookstore or something for like less than $1. And then I know she didn't like the sequel, but I found that at the dollar store last year randomly. So either way, I'm probably going to read these. But the reason I'm ending this vlog here, one, because it's long, and two, I might be doing Becca's Bookgoblethon this weekend. I'm deciding. So either way, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. So to wrap it up, I think in this one I just read Again the Magic by Lisa Kleypas. I also read up till page 99 of A Curse of Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer, and I'm really enjoying this. I am liking to see the comparisons, or like what she's taken from Beauty and the Beast. I'm annotating this as I've showed you guys before, and I think the world building I want to know more about. I don't really feel like I have a sense of what's going on. And I can see the beginning of the love triangle that I know is there. And so far, I have no opinions on that. But like I said, only about 100 pages in. I'm excited to continue. This has been very quick and engaging. Even with me like annotating, it's been going very fast. So I'm really enjoying it, and I'm excited to be able to pick up this next section next week. So these two will be carrying over to next week, and I'm discussing A Curse of Dark and Lonely with my best friend tonight, and I'm super excited. So I will give you guys updates on these next week, and I'll see you later. Bye!